Next up, we have Tracky. I'll back that slide up for you guys. David and Jennifer Goss, Tracky's actually sponsored this event, so we appreciate them. They have just gone through you guys come on up. We are thankful for them, and they've been huge supporters of Vegas Tech. They are at all the events and always helping out. Their product is Tracky. So.
Hello? Okay.
Hi.
Well, thank you all for coming. Appreciate the opportunity to once again be in front of the Vegas Tech crowd. We really appreciate all the support. Because it is a short time frame, only 7 minutes, I'm going to try to jump into things really quickly and not spend a lot of time on bios, backgrounds, things like that. But I do appreciate Jennifer being here. Our CFO, Jason, is here. And tonight I'll be showing you the UI, which Mark Johnson helped us to create. So we're very excited about that. I'll explain a few high-level concepts today. Tracky is a social collaboration tool. And what we're really trying to capture is the massive online social collaboration space. Certain things have happened with social power. Ordinary people using Facebook and Twitter have overturned governments. And you're starting to see where people come together using these social tools that we all know of, and they're doing incredible things. But what we have not seen in the space yet ourselves are some of these types of tools that are migrating into enterprise. And Tracky is not a pure enterprise play. It's a consumer play, so the product is for the individual. But what we're trying to do is build a product that can be used for your personal tasks, your professional tasks, and your social circle, and follow this wave of the trend to collaborate together and to do massive things online. Let's go to the next slide. One of the things that we're very excited about is kind of like the pre-Google days. Social collaboration for enterprise is one of the fastest growing markets that there is. And in the next 4 years, it's going to see compound growth of over 61% annually to a $6.4 billion market by 2016. So we're very excited about that. So let's jump into the demo. You're going to see my account to start. This is my dashboard. You can go ahead and just close that first task. And we've modeled it to be similar to Twitter or other social systems out there. Underneath my profile picture, you're seeing the different people that I'm connected to. You're seeing the different groups that I'm involved with. And Jen, if you just want to go click on the Tracky logo up in the top left, this is my default view, and you see all the combined tasks that I'm working on individually. So let's go ahead and enter a task to show you how you do that. We'll go ahead and click over to LaunchUp, a different group that I'm a part of. And we'll enter a task, and we'll just say, upload the video from the recording tonight. And then anyone who's in this group is now going to be alerted to this. We can go ahead and once that track is created, we can bring people and drag them into that task, and you'll see that they're now responsible for that. So it's a way to take anyone in the world, bring them into your collaboration tool, bring them into specific groups, and then assign them very specific tasks. And one of the cool things we're going to do is show how you can actually turn this into a publishing system, kind of like Twitter. If you want to go ahead and click the shared area, Jen, and we'll make this a public task. So everything by default that you enter is private to you, private to people in your group, but if you want, you can make it public, but there's a double verification system, so it will not get pushed out. And to kind of shape that, think of Twitter. Every time you post a tweet, in your public profile, those list of tweets are things that you have now made public, and anyone can view them when they come to your public profile. We believe that every day, people are doing things that matter. And a lot of times, you're not rewarded for the things you do every day. And you're using all of these different systems in order to achieve the things that you do, whether it's, where am I going for lunch? Am I going to check in there on Foursquare? What events am I attending, like LaunchUp? What projects am I working on, and who am I working on with in those projects? Tracky enables you to have one tool to manage everything with everyone and then start to push that out, whether you want to push it to Twitter or it simply resides on your public stream and is indicated as a public task. Right now, there's a lot of collaboration tools out there, such as Basecamp and other things, but they're primarily for internal teams. And you can't just meet someone here tonight and start instantly working on a project with them. So we're very excited about the technology. We love the interface, and we're excited to launch either end of March or, beginning of March or end of February. We will be inviting all of you to come out to that and participate in our launch event. So far, we've raised almost $1 million in funding. We have a great team. We're getting ready to do a Series A round of financing for our company. We've landed our first major account. It's an organization that's purchased over 1,000 licenses, so we're already starting to get traction and revenue. We have a large number of groups that are using this. For example, we do organize some of LaunchUp on Tracky, parts of Momo on Tracky, other individual companies locally that are using it, and then national companies. So that's the new Tracky. We're very excited to share that with you tonight. It's one of the first time a lot of you have seen it. It is a private beta invite right now. We will be approving a lot of you who have signed up for it and showing you how to use the product more. If some of you have logged in and used it and you're kind of looking at a blank screen, right now our team is working on the onboarding process. So when you log in and you're basically, okay, what do I do now? It's the process of where it says, well, welcome to Tracky. Would you like to set up a group? Would you like to invite some friends or some people? Would you like to join a group or find what's going on locally around you? And we're really excited about the reception that we've received so far, not only from yourselves, but other users. And we're excited about the possibilities for Tracky. So that's about it. I hope that the concept is pretty easy to understand, and we're hoping that it does become one of the major social tools that are used out there in the social space right now. Any questions at all? Yes. There's actually a lot of different components to our revenue. It's a consumer play. It's free to start, so anyone can join it and use it, and you're allowed to be a part of up to 5 groups for free. After that, it's $5 a month. If you do build a group, and say you introduce it to your company, and a lot of people then want to join that group, there's a corporate component. Everyone gets a code, they enter it, and it's a discount price now for everyone who's part of that group. There's a white label component where you can take the product and bolt it into other systems out there, other tools or software suites in order to collaborate. We're working with a number of different companies that are doing that. There's advertising components to it. As people are inputting their daily tasks, the events they go to, the things that they're doing, whether it's business or personal, there's an entire social graph that's part of that we can leverage extremely targeted advertising into, that we feel the users would appreciate and find very relevant. So lots of different things. Yes. In a way, yes. It's not just time management. Like with each task, you do have the ability to set due dates, who's the person that's leading out that task. You have the ability to pick a due date and set timelines. There will even be an invoicing component, so you can choose all the tasks and then use it for a client. Truly the unique thing about this is if you use Basecamp for as an example, it's a product for you and your team. And it's difficult to bring anyone in, anywhere in the world. You and I meet tonight, hey, let's get together on my Basecamp, my internal Basecamp software solution. I don't want you to see everything else in there. There are ways to limit what can be seen and viewed, but we're trying to envision a Twitter type product that takes it one step beyond Twitter. And then you can, as you meet with people, connect with people, you can now truly start to work with them and take it beyond just a very, very surface relationship. Any other questions? Yes, Fred. Great question. Do I have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left? Awesome, okay. I love the question. Hopefully it'll paint a little bit better picture as well. It's a church. They're international. They have different churches all around the world, and they have different events that happen, like winter camps and summer camps and winter family weekends and all these different things that they do together. They drill wells in Africa and all these different needy charitable contributions and things like that. And the members, it's pretty much a top-down organization where the things they're doing, the events that are coordinated, are done by teams, and then people just show up and support and volunteer. Well, they actually want to get everyone in the organization part of what's going on, start to communicate and collaborate. Like, for example, Jen, if you want to expand a task and make a comment on it, there's the ability to start an entire thread of conversation back and forth around a task. So you can do a call out for everyone in an organization. Hey, we want to do this initiative. Who wants to support it? Who wants to be involved? People then join that task or join that group, and then they can start to collaborate. They can upload information. Jen, if you'd like to drop in a document off the desktop. It's also kind of like a Dropbox thing, so you can centrally share and organize and collaborate on documents and everything. And we're finding that the barriers of language, the barriers of geography, the barriers of hierarchy, communication within organizations, email chains are crazy nowadays. You know, try sending an email to 1,000 people, have them show up to an event. I can be there, or I'll be there late. I can make it at this time. I can do it at that. And how do you keep track of all of that and organize it? So this type of system enables massive collaboration on a global basis within organizations and really get your members involved. And we're finding that there's a real need for something like this, a simple interface. And it's something that's familiar to the Facebooks and Twitters that everyone's familiar with, and so they're adopting it quickly. Any other questions? Yeah. Another great question. One of the things that we always like to brag about is that we are in the SuperNAP. Shout out to Sam. So it is the most incredible data center in the world with the highest levels of security. And I'm not allowed to say these things, but Department of Defense and Homeland Security and all those things, they're located in this data center. So there's that layer of security. And then because of the privacy and the personal components, the ability to share it out publicly, take tasks and migrate them into your mainstream, we've had to take extra measures in the browser, obviously, between the browser and the database. It's all encrypted at the highest levels. Redundancy on our systems. You know, we're leveraging Switch's new $13 million VMware cloud, which is the highest security you can possibly have pretty much right now in the industry. It's the most expensive, and it's like the unicorn of the industry, the mythical unicorn cloud. So we're very, very conscientious towards that. It's critical data. It can be used for enterprise, and so we've made sure that we've enabled the top security possible. Any other questions? Yes, sir. We incorporated in November of 2010, so a little bit over a year, and like I said, we'll be launching in about a month, officially. So, yes, Jeremy. Well, one of the things that I talk about a lot at different speaking sessions and events we have is the whole concept of building a true community that supports the local startups. And one of the main things you need in the VC world and investment world and in tech is traction. That's what everyone is talking about nowadays. You can have the best product in the world, but if no one's using it and you can't prove that traction, you don't necessarily need to be driving a ton of revenue, you just need to be driving the numbers. So one of the great things about our technology, when we do launch it, there's a mobile app and it's geo-aware. So in future events like this, we would be asking the entire audience, hey, pull out your phone, download our app, boom, you'll get a message saying, oh, you're at the Equendo Center at LaunchUp number 3. Would you like to join the Tracky LaunchUp number 3 group? And one thing that's really cool about that is all of you now can have instant access to each other. After this event, you can find who was there, who was in that group, who attended, how can we connect with each other in the future, how can we work on projects together, what are you working on, what's your bio, what's your area of expertise. So one of the things we'll be doing is asking more people to get on into the system. We do ask if you'd like to sign up right now. It's just a LaunchRock page, and the URL is trac.ky. We did just get the .com this week, so we're so excited about that. That was a year of fighting. They agreed to sell it to us. We did the escrow transaction, but it's really participation. And please, contact Jennifer and myself or any of our team. We will work with you. We will show you how to use the product. We will hold your hand and show you how it does start to go viral in your organization. People get involved, they start to use it, they start to collaborate. You can eliminate Dropbox and other types of products. You can store everything you need to in one place. You can switch back and forth between different groups and different projects you're working on. So it's so simple to use once you familiarize yourself with it. And most people, they actually do pick it up very, very quickly, a lot faster than a Basecamp or Microsoft project and SharePoint and things like that. So, hey, my time's up, I've gone over. We just really appreciate your support. So thank you so much, and thank you for the opportunity to show you Tracky.